Hello, my name is Rock, and I am a student of English. This is my story about learning English and my life in Paris. One beautiful spring day, I was walking by the Seine River when I saw a friendly-looking man sitting on a bench, speaking English on the phone. Though I couldn't understand much, I knew he spoke fluently. As a beginner, I wanted to improve my English, so I gathered my courage and spoke to him. Despite my slow speech and limited vocabulary, he was kind and patient. We had a simple conversation, and before leaving, he gave me his email address, encouraging me to write to him in English. This meeting inspired me to study more seriously, translating texts and watching English movies daily. Within 6 months, my English improved significantly, and I decided to join a language school in Paris. On my first day at school, I met my teacher and classmates. My teacher introduced a unique learning method focused on immersion rather than textbooks. He emphasized that speaking is the key to mastering a language. We practiced conversations, discussed our hobbies, and shared our learning experiences. I enjoyed the lesson and realized I had never spoken so much English in one session before. The next day, a Japanese classmate expressed his struggle with pronunciation. Our teacher introduced us to the shadowing technique, where we mimic spoken English immediately after hearing it. We practiced for a few minutes, and I decided to incorporate this method into my learning routine. Meanwhile, I needed a job, so I visited a job center. The staff suggested working as a barista or a server in a cafe where I could practice English. I was nervous but excited when I started working on Thursday. At first, I struggled to understand fast-speaking customers, but they were patient, and over time, my confidence grew. On Fridays, I met with classmates to practice English and discuss our experiences in Paris. We supported each other, and my progress became evident. One day, our teacher assigned us a presentation about our hometowns. I spoke about Paris and confidently answered my classmates' questions, feeling proud of my progress. As time passed, I continued improving. I joined a language exchange group where I conversed with native speakers. The experience boosted my confidence, and I soon felt comfortable holding conversations in English. On weekends, I explored Paris with friends, visiting places like Montmartre and the Palace of Versailles, often joining English-guided tours. Inspired by my progress, I applied for a customer service job requiring English proficiency. After preparing thoroughly, I successfully passed the interview and secured the position. My new workplace had an international team, providing daily opportunities to practice English. To refine my skills further, I joined an English book club and attended cultural events, such as lectures at the American Library. One evening, I even asked a question during a Q&A session, a moment that marked my growing confidence. I also made lasting friendships, especially with Anna from Poland, who became my study partner and travel companion. Encouraged by my experiences, I eventually hosted my own language exchange event, which was a great success. My journey of learning English continues, opening new doors and opportunities. I look forward to more adventures and experiences in this beautiful city, knowing that my hard work and dedication will lead me to even greater achievements. A few months later, my confidence in English kept growing. I started keeping a journal where I wrote about my daily life in English. This helped me practice my grammar and improve my writing skills. Every morning, I read a short English article and tried to summarize it in my own words. This exercise made me feel more comfortable expressing myself. Sometimes I even talked to myself in English while walking around the city. It felt funny at first, but it really helped me think in English instead of translating from my native language. One day I met a tourist who asked me for directions in English. I was happy that I could understand him and explain the way to him clearly. He thanked me, and I felt proud of my progress. Moments like these motivated me to keep learning. I also discovered that music was a great way to learn. I listened to English songs, read the lyrics, and tried to sing along. This helped me improve my pronunciation and learn new words in a fun way. As my English improved, I felt more confident in social situations. I started attending more events where people spoke English. I made friends from different countries, and we practiced English together. We shared stories, laughed, and helped each other with our mistakes. I also began watching English TV shows without subtitles, which was challenging at first, but over time, I started understanding more and more. After a year of studying and practicing, I realized how far I had come. I no longer felt nervous speaking English. I could order food, ask for help, and have conversations without feeling shy. My journey was not always easy, but every small step brought me closer to fluency. Learning English changed my life, and I am excited for all the new opportunities that will come my way.